Rocket ship has left the building. Guys, thank you so much for those of you just joining. My name is Max Garza III. I'll be your host and presenter today, and you're going to hear some phenomenal information about a concept that's going viral all around the world pretty soon. Literally, right now we're in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and the United States, but pretty soon we'll be penetrating Mexico, Canada, Spain, and many, many countries all around the world, guys. And you get to hear the story first because somebody cared enough about your family's financial future. They put you on this webinar because they knew it could be a benefit massively to your finances, but also you could be driving the car of your dreams for your lifetime. That's what's even amazing, guys. Every 2 years for a lifetime. That's what gets me all jacked up about this, and I get goosebumps every time I think about it. How many families around the world we're going to be able to help with this concept? But for those of you that don't know, our very first launch event is occurring this April 1st, which is a Sunday, 2018, at the Supreme Banqueting and Conference, 10 Roebuck Lane, West Bromwich, B70 6QP, West Midlands, UK. I will be in attendance, ladies and gentlemen, so everything you want to know about cryptocurrency and the launch of the Privileged Car Club coin, we're going to call it the PCAR coin because it's Privileged Car, right? So PCAR is going to be our ticker symbol. It's going to be a phenomenal ICO. For those of you that don't know about ICOs, you're going to learn a lot at this event. I'll be flying in soon. I think I get there on Wednesday, and the event is on Sunday. For those leaders that want to come out and meet and greet and learn more about the crypto side of how Privileged Car Club is going to allow people globally to be able to be driving cars of their dreams every 2 years for a lifetime, guess what? Get to the event early so you can meet with us. So don't forget, guys, registration starts at 3 p.m. Event starts at 4. We have leaders that already qualified for their vehicles. It's going to be a great event, guys. I highly recommend that you take some time to go out there and learn more about this company, because when you associate yourself with winners, guess what happens? You have a totally different mindset. You want to help other people. You basically light your hair on fire, and people will come from miles around to watch you burn, baby. But let's get into the presentation, because what I want to do is I want to show you why we're all so excited about this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the Privileged Car Club. Join the driving revolution. So now today, guys, you're going to hear a phenomenal concept that, because you're lucky enough to see it as Genesis, take advantage of your timing, because timing is to business as location is to real estate. And right now, nobody has better timing than you do. So would you like to drive any new car of your choice for $75 per month? With Privileged Car Club, this is now possible. And remember, guys, you might be asking yourself, what is Privileged Car Club? So it's a revolutionary concept to change the way people do their future motoring. Now, giving everyone the opportunity to drive their choice of a car for life. Remember, guys, every 2 years for a lifetime. Can you see Mel Baxter driving this car? I can, but she better be taking me somewhere, because I want to ride in her nice little car every 2 years. So now, just by referring people to join Privileged Car Club using our vertical tracking system, this concept uses the power of people working together to change the normal way of doing things. Guys, you have so much power inside of you right now. You're going to be able to change so many people's lives, so many families. You're going to change their lives because this concept. Imagine how many cars are in a household, right? Just think about this real quick. Uber. They disrupted the traditional taxi firms by giving people the choice they wouldn't normally have. Airbnb, they disrupted the traditional hotel and holiday industry by giving people another choice. And Amazon, they disrupted the traditional way of shopping. Guys, I just flew back from New York City. We have an office out in New York City. And I can't remember the last time I used a taxi. I literally use Uber all the time. Between Uber and Amazon, literally, those are two of the biggest things that I use on a daily, weekly basis. And imagine Airbnb, guys. Back in the day, hotels, they basically had a stranglehold on their vertical, right? But with Airbnb, now people can rent out their condos, their beach houses. I mean, there's a lot of disruption going on as we speak, and this is just the beginning. So Privileged Car Club will disrupt the traditional way that people drive brand new cars. How does it all work? So I'm glad you asked that question. So today, let's say, again, because Mel Baxter is always on these webinars, we're going to say that this is Mel Baxter, and she's just as pretty as that. This is James B, because normally I say that's James B, but today this is going to be James B. And let's see. Let me see who else is on here. Okay. And we'll say that this is Mary. So we got Mel Baxter, James B, and Mary. Okay. So you personally introduce 3 people to join the club. Now, these become your referral tracking legs. So again, Mel B is your first tracking leg, James B is your second tracking leg, and Mary is your third tracking leg. Okay, nice and simple. You know, guys, think about it. In a world of 7.6 billion people, I'm pretty sure you can find 3 that are excited about driving a new car every 2 years, right? Once you've referred 3 people, it's a simple system of duplication. Each member refers their 3 people, and check out how it works, right? Voila, you know, Mel gets off to a good start with 1. James B is a total stud, he gets 3, and Mary has 1.5 because somebody has half an arm. So now, after this, anyone new you introduce is placed under someone else in your team, and everyone does the same, guys. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. So now, bringing everyone closer to qualifying for a car. So imagine, guys, you know, here comes another person for Mary, right? You brought another new person, that goes to Mary. Then another, maybe Mary got her own. And then over here, maybe you sent somebody to Mel, right? And so on and so forth. This is teamwork, guys, at its best, you see? So now Mel B's got 3, James B's got 3, and Mary has 3. Pretty simple, right, guys? Because think about it, everybody is working together as a family to make sure they win massively. So once you begin, your team increases exponentially. People lead to people, and your team grows naturally. Again, this is your level 1, right? This is your level 2. And the beautiful thing about this, guys, is remember, hardly anybody has even heard of the Privileged Car Club yet because we're not even doing social media. So imagine when that social media explosion happens. There's going to be some people driving some pretty nice cars, right? To qualify for a car, you need 20 people in your 3 legs. So imagine, you need 20 on Mel's leg, 20 on James's leg, and 20 on Mary's leg, okay? So once you have a total of 81 people in your team at this level or below, voila, you have now qualified for a car and insurance worth 24,000 USD. Guys, think about it. All you did was share a little bit of information, and all of a sudden you qualified for a $24,000 vehicle. And it's not very difficult because you find 3 very excited people that want to drive a new car every 2 years, and they don't have to worry about their credit. They don't have to worry about big deposits. It's going to happen, right? Because you're seeing this at the very beginning. So now, for example, this is a 2018 Nissan Altima, shown in gun metallic with standard intelligence, collision warning, automatic emergency braking, starting MSRP 23,140. Look at that, city 27 miles, highway 38. Not a bad car, right? Look at that, it's very beautiful. So to qualify for a car, you need 30 people in 3 legs, because what we're going to show you now, guys, is we're going to show you how to get a $36,000 car, right? So when you want to do this, check this out. Now instead of 20, you have 30 in Mel's leg, right? 30 in James's and 30 in Mary's. And then to qualify for a car worth $36,000, you just need a total of 125 people in your team with 30 people in each 3 of those legs, guys. So you see, nice and simple, just like the first one, but instead of 20, now it's 30, right? And instead of 81 total, now you have 125 altogether. And now guess what? You have a $36,000 vehicle. And that's not a bad upgrade, right? Because check this out. A 2018 CLA 250 Coupe 4MATIC, 34,700 MSRP. And what I tell people, guys, is imagine when they see you driving this brand new Mercedes, they'll be like, you know, Mary, what'd you do? Mel, what did you do to drive this brand new car? And you tell them, all I did was I shared some information that's going viral globally and helping families just like yours. That's all we're going to tell them, right? Because that's what we're doing. So now with Privileged Car Club, you can be driving this for an astounding $75 per month with insurance. Now imagine, ladies and gentlemen, many people that have high rates on insurance, when you can get a vehicle for $180 a year and $75 a month, right? Because that's the yearly fee is $180 per year and then $75 a month. That is pretty phenomenal, especially like, look at this, the 2018 CLA 250 Coupe, 32.7. I can see James B driving this in Florida, pretty much, right, James? Be driving this, take me to a meal or two, maybe a beer or two. Now, Privileged Car Club does not choose the car you drive. You do, guys. Depending on the qualifying level you achieve, and we've gone over the first two. I mean, maybe some of you are Audi people or BMW people or Mercedes people, right? You get to choose the car depending on what level you qualify for. So the larger your referral network grows, the higher the value of the vehicle you can choose. And that's a beautiful thing, because pretty much who doesn't love an Audi R8? I mean, I think the whole world loves that car. So now, benefits of the Privileged Car Club. And guys, if you have a pen and a piece of paper, I want you to write these down so this weekend you can learn to dream again. Because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is, as long as you're motivated and as long as you can share some information, this is possible. This is possible for the first time ever, because our CEO, Andy Wall, he's an amazing man that has got a vision. But he's surrounding himself with people that have similar visions and energies to make sure we can benefit our entire ecosystem of members, guys. Number one, no credit checks. So imagine about 30 to 40% of people globally have horrible credit. So when they go get a car, what happens? They get 10.5 as an interest rate, 15.3. I mean, everybody's had those horror stories, guys, where they go get a car or a mortgage and they literally take you to the bank on interest, right? So here, the very first benefit, one of the most powerful, is no credit checks. Number two, no deposit. Remember, you're paying $180 a year and $75 a month. So you don't have to worry about those $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 deposits anymore to get a new vehicle. Breakdown coverage. Imagine your car breaks down, it's fully covered. Number four, very important, write this down, insurance included plus gap insurance. So anything happens to the vehicle, you have an accident, whatever, you're fully covered, ladies and gentlemen. High mileage allowance of $15,000. Normally, guys, when somebody goes and gets a lease, now this is obviously a purchase, the company purchases this vehicle, but remember, the mileage allowance is $15,000. Normally, some leases will do like anywhere from $7,500 to $12,000, and we got $15,000 per year. Full warranty. Anything breaks down, radio, computer in the vehicle, this car is going to be fully warranted. So again, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about no credit checks and no deposits. I mean, I know a ton of people right now that need vehicles, but because of those two reasons right there, they can't get them right now. Breakdown coverage, insurance included plus gap, high mileage allowance of $15,000, and a full warranty, guys. I don't know about anybody on this webinar, but I am so excited about this program. Thank you so much, Andy Wall. And here we go. So how much does membership of the Privileged Car Club cost? There is a joining fee of $180 to be renewed every year, plus your first monthly subscription of $75, so that'd be $255 at the very beginning, guys. Then continued monthly subscriptions of $75 as long as you remain a member. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's no other company out in the world right now that allows you to have this type of benefit by just sharing some information and helping people win in 2018 and beyond. So if you really want a more expensive car for $75 per month, just think how easy it will be to get people to become members when you are driving a $20,000 or $30,000 car in 2018. Again, pretty simple, right? Once you've qualified for a car, you can re-enter your own team and build 3 legs all over again. Because some of you want a car that's worth a little more, right? Maybe some of you like Ferraris, Bugattis. We don't know. We have a lot of amazing people in this ecosystem. So here you are again, right? And this is called the ambassador's position. So now you got 3 more tracking legs. Let's just say that this is Raymond Fulmer. Let's say that it's Dino Anastas, and this is let's say a lady's name. Let's say this is Reverend Sheila, right? So now all of a sudden you have 3 more tracking legs, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to go out and absolutely win massively, right? So if you build this leg to a full team, then you can add $24,000 to the value of the car that you already have. So remember, guys, if you have a $36,000 car, you just add the 24 to it. So I'm not a math genius, but 36,000 and 24, that's $60K. That's a pretty nice vehicle, right? Or $1.2 thousand of income. So 1.2K of income. Guys, think about that. How easy is it, because you're getting in at the very beginning? Literally, this is probably the first time that you've seen this or heard of this, and many people around the world don't even know what we're doing yet. You can also re-enter again, and this is called the president position. So this re-entry allows you to build weaker areas of your team whilst adding value or income. It's totally up to you. So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, you have the privilege of driving any new car of your choice for $75 per month. Every 2 years, your car is renewed for a brand new car. All you need to do is tell others and spread the message of Privileged Car Club. That's pretty simple, right, guys? At the end of the day, so don't miss out on joining the driving revolution today. Begin your journey of driving the car of your choice in 2018 and beyond. Guys, don't be like those people that missed out on Uber. Don't be like those people that missed out on Google, on Yahoo, on Microsoft, right? We all have those family members that tell us, oh, I should have, could have, would have, but I didn't. Guys, it's been a pleasure to bring this live webinar to you today. Thank you very much. We do these every single Saturday at noon Central Standard Time, and I believe that's 5 p.m. UK time. The time changed here in America, so I'm not quite sure if it's 5 or 6 in the UK. But we will see you again next Saturday, guys. Make sure you go out and share this information, because at the end of the day, those people that get in with disruptive technologies first win massively. And the fact that we're going to be announcing our private pre-sale, pre-ICO, and ICO at the event in England, in the UK, make sure that you attend, guys, because timing when it comes to digital currency is very, very valuable. People that got in early on Ripple, some of them made up to 5,800% returns because they just got in at the very beginning, right? Same thing with like when people got in early with Google or Yahoo or Microsoft. It's no different, ladies and gentlemen. But ICOs are very explosive, and we have a phenomenal concept that's literally going to allow people globally in the future to be driving new vehicles every 2 years for a lifetime. So have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening, or morning for some of you around the world, guys. We will see you again next Saturday. Much love to everyone. This webinar is now adjourned.